So we all have our most favorite products that we use every single day, our true ride or die beauty products that we literally cannot live without, that we buy over and over again, and literally if they quit making it, we would scream. Well, that's what I'm going to share with you today. All of the beauty products that I use every single day, skincare and makeup. So let's get into it. So I want to first start out with skincare. I don't have a very lengthy skincare routine, but I do have products that I use every day, and some of them have used for years. Some are more high-end that you would buy at a spa or salon, and then some are, at least one is a product that I literally get at the dollar store, but I have been using it for so long. Actually, two products that I started getting at the dollar store, but they discontinued one. So my first products that I use every single day, and I use these at night, is to cleanse my skin. And this is the brand Eminence. And I use the Stone Crop Cleansing Oil and the Mangosteen Daily Resurfacing Cleanser, and I use these every night. And because I wear makeup every day, the cleansing oil, first of all, it smells amazing, but it literally just melts your makeup right off, and mascara. And I don't use a waterproof mascara, so it takes it off pretty easily. If you do use a waterproof, I'm not really sure how that product would work on waterproof, but I love this product. I can't even tell you how many years I've been using it. Probably 4 now, maybe 5, but I'm obsessed with this. Like, I've tried to use other brands. I've run out of this and not been able to get it in time. And so I've purchased another brand and tried it, and I just did not love it the way I love the Mangosteen. So, I'm sorry, the Stone Crop. It's the best. So I'm a little less than halfway empty on this bottle, so going to be time to restock. And the Mangosteen Daily Resurfacing, I love the way it smells. I'm very scent sensitive, so if there's something that I use that I just don't really like the smell, I won't use it. And these two products, I just smell amazing, and like, I look forward to cleansing my skin at night just so I can use these. That's how much I love these products. My next product is also Eminence. It is a I use this as my nighttime moisturizer. It does not take a lot. This is the Bakuchiol Niacinimide moisturizer. I just wear this one at night. Honestly, I'm not crazy about the scent, but it's soft enough that it doesn't bother me to discontinue using it. But I do love the way it makes my skin feel. And this is like a retinol alternative. So these Eminence products are natural skincare. So if you're trying to use more natural skincare products, the Eminence line is something that you may want to look into. So again, this is like a retin-A alternative, and so that's why I kind of just make myself get over the scent and use this one. But again, I love the way it makes my skin feel. I do feel like it's really made a difference in the texture of my skin. And again, pushing 50, and your skin changes and hormone changes. So I wanted to find something that was more like clinical, but I didn't really want to use retin-A every day. So this is a great product also. The Collagen Night Cream. Okay, so I actually use this every morning. This is what I put on every day underneath my makeup. So, some of you are older, a little older like me, and you remember when the Dead Sea, you could actually get it at like drugstores and maybe finer establishments. I got this at the dollar store. I actually think it was the Pop Shelf, but in my town, the dollar market and the Pop Shelf were kind of like together. But I was trying to find a moisturizer that wasn't heavy or greasy, and I just happened to pick this up one day and became absolutely obsessed with it. And again, it is the night cream, but I use it during the day. Because I felt like they do also carry a day moisturizer, but I felt like it was a little, not maybe greasier, and this one is a little thicker, kind of more like a souffle. And so I liked the way that this felt on my skin, especially if I was going to wear makeup that day. But my hometown, the pop shelf closed. And so they were discounting a lot of their products. And so they had all of the collagen night cream on sale for like $3 or $5. And my son, like, it's funny because my kids know how much I love this cream because I've bought my daughters-in-law some. He called me and he was like, Mom, your night cream or your face cream is on sale for like $5, $3 or $5 at the pop shelf. And I said, buy all of them. And he was like, are you serious? And I was like, absolutely, buy me every one. So he brought me a bag of like 15 of the night creams. But that is how much I love, love, love this cream. So now that the pop shelf is gone, I can't find it anymore. So I've now had to start ordering it from Amazon. There's another pop shelf in the town next to us, and I haven't checked to see if they carry it. So I've ordered it from Amazon. It is a little more expensive now, but honestly, it's not that bad. I think it's like 18 bucks. But I love it so much that I'm like, I will pay $18 for it, especially considering how much some of the other stuff cost me. Okay, eye cream. So if you can't tell by the end of this video how much I like the dollar store and how many great finds there really are at the dollar store, this is the brand Believe Beauty. And I found this eye cream there. I was just kind of randomly looking for one. I don't think I had an eye cream that I was using like consistently or religiously. So I was just in there one day and I saw this brand. And I was like, I'll try it. And I love it. It's really lightweight. It has no scent to it. It's a reviving eye cream. It's infused with caffeine and ceramides. And it says it's for all skin types. But I love it. I use it morning and night. Honestly, I can't really tell if it's doing anything or not because I use some of the other stuff also, but I do feel like it really hydrates underneath my eyes and it's not heavy. I like that. It's not a gel, but it's a very lightweight moisturizer. So again, I think it's like $7. Okay, now moving on to our cosmetics. So this product has been out for umpteen years. And I used to work at a cosmetics counter and Estée Lauder was there. And I never used it. Women would come in droves for this foundation. And I don't know why, I just never picked it up to try it. I worked at a different cosmetics counter. So I used that foundation. And I also was in another like direct sales company at the time. So I was still using some of that product. But again, I just never picked this up to use it until about 8 months ago. And I thought, you know what? I've never used Estée Lauder Double Wear. So I'm going to order it and try it. So I think I ordered it from Ulta. I had a gift card. So got on there, ordered it. You all. I am obsessed with Estée Lauder Double Wear. I literally cannot even wear another foundation now. And I know there are other dupes out there, and I'm sure there's drugstore dupes that are cheaper. And I know there are other foundations that are just as good. But I just love it so much. And I just like having a foundation that I don't have to put a powder on. Or I used to do a cream foundation or a liquid foundation and then put a powder or a powder foundation on top of it. But with this, I don't feel like I have to do that. And it does not sink into fine lines and wrinkles. It's a full coverage foundation. And right now I'm in the shade 3W1, which is tawny. I just got back from the beach a few days ago, so I'm a little more tan than I usually am. So this is like my summer shade. My other one that I use, like when I'm not tan, is 2N2 Buff. Now, I also, if I'm using the tawny, I will still use the buff as like my concealer. I don't use a concealer like a cream concealer. I have a get ready with me video that shows my makeup routine, but I actually use this. Star, she has to be in the video today because she's the star of the show. But I use this on my lids and as my concealer. It's lighter, and I just like this coverage so much that I don't even use a cream concealer. So the next one might surprise you, but literally I'm obsessed with it. I use it every single day, at night, before I do my makeup on my lips. And I know you're probably going to say there's all these bad chemicals in it. It's not good for you. And I've tried to use lip mask and other like lip moisturizers, but I just can't get away from my Carmex. So I use Carmex every day. Like, love it. I just feel like it keeps my lips so moisturized and keeps them from being dry. And I wear lip products every day. So I love to have the Carmex under it. And again, it's cheap. And I haven't found anything that I like more than this. So for me, I'm probably always going to be a Carmex user. So I guess about more than a year ago, I used to wear lash extensions for years, and I got to where I was allergic to the adhesive, so I had to stop getting lash extensions. And then I started doing like the DIY at-home extensions, and literally I loved those. But I felt like I had to do it like some people say they can get 2 weeks out of it or 7 days or longer. I personally did not feel like I could go that long with the set. So about every 5 to 7 days, I feel like they kind of got gummy. So I would do mine about every week, but it just seemed like I didn't have the time to do it. And also putting those on, I felt like I was somewhat damaging my lashes, and not so much damaging, but I felt like they were more thin, and a little bit more sparse. And I always envied women who had beautiful natural lashes. So I was like, I want that. I really just want to be able to rub my eyes sometimes and not have anything on it. And I know at night when I'm sleeping, I'm rubbing my eyes, and with the lash extensions on, you lose those. Or with the DIY ones, you got the little clusters that come off. So I just wanted to kind of get away from that. So I started using the Babe Original Lash Serum. And this was more than a year ago. And you all, I literally babied my lashes. Like, I did not miss putting this on. So I started out like daily, and then I backed off a little bit to maybe just 2 or 3 times a week. And then I also started using the Babe Original Mascara, which I do love it. I go teeter between that one and another mascara that I love. But you all, I use the serum. I love this stuff. It has really made my lashes grow. And sometimes I just don't want anything on my face. I don't want mascara, I don't want lashes, I don't want anything. I just want to cleanse my skin, and I want everything to be off. So I like that now I feel I have healthy, long lashes that I can just wear mascara when I want to have makeup on, and I don't have to mess with the other. And I don't have a lot of time in the morning to get ready. So I like something quick. And again, just the Babe Original Serum. I think it's really made a huge difference. So another item, totally obsessed with, and I have been in the makeup industry for many years. And honestly, I'm embarrassed to say this, I never use eyeshadow sticks. When I would do bridal makeup or prom makeup or makeup on anyone, I just always used an eyeshadow palette. Of course, I knew there were eyeshadow sticks out there. On me, I was so used to just using eyeshadow palettes that I would just use them on myself. And until I came across these. These are the Xtreme Lashes shadow sticks. And again, I'm now obsessed with eyeshadow sticks. I have not used an eyeshadow palette in over a year, maybe longer, because these are so easy to use, and they're so quick, and they're so great to travel with. They don't take up a lot of space. They come in umpteen colors. I tend to use about 3 shades every single day, but I'll veer off the beaten path every now and then and pick up one of the others. But you all, they glide on so effortlessly, and so many neutral shades. And you could also use like the lighter shades as like your highlighter in the inner corner. So again, I love eyeshadow sticks. I don't even know if I'll ever use an eyeshadow palette again because these are just so easy and I'm obsessed with it. And another ride or die product for me that I have been using for 8 years now, that I have used other colors, other brands, and I just can never find that shade. You know, I'll go into Ulta, Sephora, different places, and I might want to branch out and look for something, Walmart, drugstore, and I think once you find that product that you love so much, it's so hard to not use it, to find something else that compares. So I use a lip liner, and I like to overline my lips a little bit. Some people don't like that, but that's okay. That's just what I do. But I have used Jane Iredale Nude Lip Liner for 8 years, and I'm obsessed with it. I have like 4 of these. I keep one at my vanity. I keep one in my purse. I keep one in my car. Like, I cannot go without the nude liner. And again, I have tried other brands. There's some that are almost the same, very close. Actually just went in and bought some new Charlotte Tilbury products. I use the lipstick Kim KW pretty much every day. That's kind of like my go-to shade. And I tried some of the liners that Charlotte Tilbury has, but I just can't love them as much as I love Jane Iredale Nude. So again, if they ever quit making this, I will cry, literally. Well, you all, those are my items that I'm absolutely obsessed with and that I use every single day and that I pray never go away. So I hope you've enjoyed my video today. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.